Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a first impression on a new foundation that I got. So when you are seeing this, you would have already seen my haul where I showed this foundation. I hope. My schedule is so random, but yes, so the foundation that I'm going to be testing out today is the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. And I have heard amazing, rave reviews about this foundation on YouTube, especially from Makeup by Tiffany D. She said that it's incredible for oily skin, so I was like, okay, I'll definitely check it out. But yes, so it is meant to be, let's see, it says a one simple step for a flawless natural look that lasts all day. The formula blends easily to even skin tone and reduce shine all day. Oil-free, won't clog pores, suitable for sensitive skin, and lasts all day. So it's supposed to be a very long-wearing foundation. And yeah, that is what I'm all about because I do have oilier skin. But yes, so I got number 110 Creamy Natural. And this is the second lightest shade. So I believe the lightest is 105. And 115 was just too dark. And I actually compared it to the foundation that I have now. And it's a little bit different in tone. So we'll have to see how it works. But yeah, so I'm going to take my glasses off because obviously I have to do my face, so it's really weird. But yeah, so I'm going to first prime my face. This is the Lorac Perfection Mattifying Face Primer. I'm going to be using a sponge. This is the Real Techniques sponge. It is like a beauty blender. But yes, and then for reference, it is $9.24 right now. It looks a little runny, so I'm going to put that back on my hand and shake it up. Let's see. I don't know if you have to do this, but it seems a little runnier than, I don't know, I was expecting, but oh well. Okay, so I'll just squeeze a little bit. Yeah, that seems a little bit better. And, gosh, this is so challenging because I don't have my big mirror like always. Then I'm just going to apply this on my face. Yeah, this is quite liquidy and thin. And then I'm just going to take my sponge and blend it out. So it blends out fairly easily. I'm surprised at the coverage. It's fairly decent. And for how thin it is, I would never expect it to be this, to look like this, I guess. It seemed to have evened out some redness. Let's see if it's kind of buildable. I'm going to apply just a little bit more on my cheeks where I get the most redness and discoloration. So just like there and there. I'm very impressed by this, very impressed. That covered up a lot, so it builds really nicely. I hope you can tell. I know the lighting in here is kind of crap, but... Okay, so I finished up my makeup, and I really apologize, guys, for this lighting. Dorm lighting sucks. But yes, so finished up all my makeup, nothing crazy. I did add a teeny bit of, what's it called? Concealer, because I just had some extra little spots that I wanted to cover, but I mean, I just did 2 little dots, so nothing crazy. But yeah, I really like this. Now, I will say my skin is in a very good state, knock on wood, right now. So I don't have a terrible lot to cover. But even if I did, I can see that this would be so nice. It just covered so well, but so naturally at the same time. And I would never have expected that, considering how lightweight and kind of thin and liquidy it is. But it's incredible. And I will say, it leaves a semi-powdery feel. Just slightly, where it's not quite matte and super powdery, but not dewy and kind of sticky either. It's a very comfortable wear. So I really like it. Like I said, it's like $9.30. Right now it's $9.43. And I forgot to mention the price as well. It's about $7 to $8 depending on where you get it. So at the drugstore, or if you got it at like Walmart or Target, I think it's like $6.99, $7, something like that. So very affordable. But yes, I will come back in a few hours after I go to class and update you all. And yeah, I'm not going to use any powder or anything to see how it holds up. So I will see you in a few hours. Hey everybody, so I just got back from class. I only had 2 classes today, so pretty easy. But it is currently 2:02. Wow, that was an epic fail. It is 2:02, so I've had the foundation on for probably about 4.5 hours-ish. But yes, so it's been 4.5 hours, and I am very surprised considering I have no powder on or anything. I will say that I did slightly blot my kind of T-zone area, like right here was getting a little bit oily, and kind of like on my chin, but I just kind of blotted with a paper towel, so nothing super crazy, like no blotting sheet that really made it mattified or anything. But I'm pretty surprised. I have to say the camera is making it look a lot kind of oilier than it really is. Like in person, it doesn't look bad. Like I can see that there's some oil trying to come through on my cheeks, which is pretty normal. And I can kind of feel that it's getting a little bit oily there. But in terms of the rest of my face, it feels comfortable. Like the places that I get oily, I can feel it. But the other places are like totally fine, and that's pretty surprising considering how heavy of a moisturizer I use and the high SPF that I use. But I'm very surprised. It's still on. The coverage is still nice. I personally don't like a super flawless look, so that's why you can kind of see some redness and some spots around here, because I don't focus too much on like pinpoint concealing every little thing. But yeah, I'm surprised, and considering what type of day it is, I think it's great. It was warm today. It's like 60 degrees or something, which is crazy. I mean, it's January and it's in the 60s. It's gorgeous outside, and I had a really far class to walk to today, so that was like a 10-12 minute walk there and back. And so, you know, obviously I'm like kind of getting a little sweaty, and it's hard because it's all uphill, so it's more active than it sounds, I think. But yeah, so I'm really surprised. And I got out of class. He let us out half an hour early, so I was sitting outside for probably about 20 minutes. And the sun was beating down on me, and I was just outside. And yeah, so I'm very surprised. It's held up amazingly. I'm going to eat my lunch because I'm freaking starving, and I will check in with you all in a few more hours probably. Hey guys, so it is now 5:20, so my last update for today, and in total I've had the foundation on for right under 8 hours, so a pretty full day. So I've been really resisting the urge to like blot. And in this light, it really doesn't look bad because the light isn't super harsh or anything. In a more lit area like my bathroom or maybe outside, it does look a little bit oilier. You can probably see like around my cheeks right here, on my nose, and then like kind of like in between my eyebrows in this area. Let's see. I can feel the oil coming through, although like on my chin and stuff, like the areas that I don't get oil, like super shiny, either feels powdery still, like along my jaw feels totally fine, but the areas that I get super oily, I can feel it, but the rest of my face just feels comfortable. It's pretty fine. Usually I like to blot because the area right around my nose, like here, gets really oily and I can feel it, but the rest of my face feels a lot more comfortable than it normally does, so 2 huge thumbs up. Like I said, I would probably either powder right as I'm doing my makeup, or more likely what I think would be the best option would be to just bring a powder with you and about halfway through the day. So for me, probably around in the middle of class change, so maybe like 12:30-ish, just to put a little bit of powder on my T-zone or all over, I guess, to mattify at that point. Because the first few hours were pretty fine and looked okay without any initial blotting. So yes, that is the foundation. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's worn really nicely. It really still looks super fresh and nice. If I just put a little bit of powder, I mean, I could get away probably with just putting powder like on my nose, because obviously that gets the shiniest, but yes, so I give this foundation 2 thumbs up. I think it's really great if you have oily skin. I think that oil does peek through a little bit more than I was expecting, but nothing that is super bad. It is very nice at holding back the oil, so I would highly recommend that foundation. But yeah, tell me what you all think in the comments down below if you have tried this foundation or not, or if you're going to give it a try, and let me know some other products that you would like me to try out. I have a few things that I'm probably going to be doing reviews on. I just literally made a sneaky Ulta purchase, so I'll be showing those few things. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this review, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye everyone.